today. We truly appreciate it. We appreciate your time. We're looking forward to sharing this opportunity with you all. Africa, how are you all doing? We're just most definitely grateful that you all came on. We'd like to share this opportunity with you. We'd like to welcome each and every one of you all to learn more about Project 1000 in Nigeria. So we're just really am glad to have you all on. Really excited. And I thank you all again for your time, because you could have been anywhere, and we're grateful that you're here so that you can learn more about how you can change your life and leave a legacy for your family, and also be healthy at the same time. Thank you all for coming in. Hello.
Okay, Tiffany, you can let everybody know to go ahead, since it's starting late, to go ahead and click the link to go to the TLCproject1000.com, because we are live now and they'll be able to see and hear the broadcast.
Okay, I'm not right.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Well, tonight for you all, it's daytime for us, but glad you can join Tiffany on this hangout. We have some very important information for you, and I'm definitely excited about what's going on, but you are definitely going to hear something great from a phenomenal woman. But ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and the privilege of introducing to you a woman of perseverance, strength, and integrity. after failing in the industry of direct sales of network marketing for over 20 years. She said yes one more time. Her weight loss story is inspiring people around the entire world. And her story has been featured in Successful Home magazine as well as our very own Momentum magazine. She is a documented 7-figure earner, and she accomplished it in just 17 short months. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring to the line a stay-at-home mom, mompreneur, and a leader who leads by example. So without further ado, I would like to bring to the line our National Director, Miss Pam McCray. Miss McCray, are you on the line where I can actually see you?
Absolutely, Ms. Val Davis. I am here. Can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear, Coach. Take it away.
Awesome. Well, I just want to say to you, thank you so much for that incredible introduction. And, it's such a pleasure to be in business with you, as you are definitely paving the way, as you are creating such a tremendous success on a part-time basis. And so I just want to take the time to all of you that are chiming in tonight from Nigeria, invited by Tiffany. It looks like I could see her. I hope that we'll be able to hear her. She was having some technical difficulties, but this young lady, I'm excited to be in business with her. She shared with me her testimony of how she got into position, but now is the time. Now is the time in which she realizes that she has a mission. Now is the time in which she is grabbing a hold of this incredible movement that is now changing lives around the entire world. And guess what, Nigeria? She thought about you first in order to allow you to have the opportunity to grab a hold of a concept, to grab a hold of a movement, to make a decision that you want to be the first to actually pioneer something that is now changing the entire world. And guess what? You now have the same opportunity. So Tiffany, congratulations to you. I want to welcome each and every one of your guests that are now chiming in to hear about something that is absolutely phenomenal, something that can really shift the atmosphere. Maybe you're getting on here tonight and you want to know exactly what we're talking about. Maybe you're getting on here tonight and you want to find out how you can become healthy. Maybe you want to get on here tonight and you're wanting to find out how you can become financially free. Because ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know that it wasn't that long ago that I said yes. You see, you never know when one yes can turn your entire life around. And so that's what ended up happening for me. You see, I want you to know that you're looking at someone and listening to someone tonight who knows what it feels like to fail, who knows what it feels like to try opportunity after opportunity and never get the success that you were desiring to have. But ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that it's something about when you begin to realize the greatness that God has put on the inside of you, that greatness will now begin to come out of you. But I also want you to know that you're looking at someone who used to be shy. You're looking at someone who used to allow fear to stop her. But I can tell you that when I began to realize and recognize that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, when I began to realize that I can do some amazing things because I was created on purpose for a purpose, because I used to feel like I did not have a purpose besides being a mother, a wife, a daughter to my phenomenal parents. But I can tell you that now I realize my purpose. Now I'm excited about helping to change the lives of others. And so Nigeria, this is something. There's global expansion happening in your country in which you can grab a hold of it and now begin to create the freedom that you deserve, the freedom that you desire, the freedom to have every single thing that has been promised to us. But I can tell you, I've been in this industry for over 20 years failing. How many of you have tried different things in the past? How many of you have tried to start other businesses? How many of you have tried some other type of direct sales to where you promoted something and it didn't quite go the way that you intended it to go? Well, that was me. That was truly my story. That's a part of my story. But I can tell you that it was all a test in order to bring me to the testimony that I am able to share today, because I can share with you and let you know that I'm thankful for the challenges, that I'm thankful for the failures. You see, you're looking at someone tonight who knows what it feels like to struggle, who knows what it feels like to go without here in the United States, who knows what it feels like to have a husband who has a job, a 6-figure a year income job, US dollar job, that we look up And guess what? The job made a decision that they no longer needed him after he gave up himself for 25 years as an engineer. You see, you're looking at someone who knows what it feels like to go bankrupt, to lose all and everything that we once had. You're also looking at someone who knows what it feels like to lose a vehicle, to not have a car, and to have to turn to renting cars for over 2 years just because of the fact that we lost so much. But I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that you're looking at someone tonight who made a decision that no longer, who made a decision that I was going to become the great that I had on the inside of me. And as a result of it, in an industry that we failed in, you see, we looked up, and right after corporate America failed us, right around this time, 3 years ago, we found ourselves at the top of 2015 in a position that I never thought that we would experience, but we ended up homeless with no place to live, with our 3 younger children looking at us like, what just happened? Can you imagine hiding your children in the garage and into the night because they were sleeping on air mattresses, and you didn't want the world to know that they had no place to go? But I can tell you that I'm thankful, because there's an incredible young lady who goes by the name of Miss Stormy Wellington. And because this woman said yes, we said yes. And as a result of her yes, we truly have been able to buy into a vision bigger than ourselves, so that nothing and no one could ever get in the way. So Nigeria, tonight, you have the opportunity to buy into a dream. You have the opportunity to buy into a vision, because Miss Stormy Wellington, who happens to be the #1 female network marketer in the entire world, because she said yes, I said yes, because she said yes, we have an incredible guest, our host, Ms. Val Davis, on the line tonight, and you're going to hear her story. She said yes, because she said yes. Miss Stormy Wellington, Tiffany, is now on here sharing with Nigeria that, guess what? It is your turn. It is your season. It is time for Nigeria. And so we're presenting this to you because we're excited about this movement that's shifting the entire world. And all of you have the opportunity to be first. All of you have the opportunity to get in front of the movement, because timing and positioning is everything. And so when you're looking at global expansion, that is the opportunity that you have here tonight, just by saying yes, those 3 powerful letters. Well, I can tell you that our yes, in an industry that we failed in for over 20 years, ladies and gentlemen, that is the reason why you should never give up on your dreams. Never give up on the very things that God has placed on the inside of you, because if you were able to dream it, if you were able to visualize it, guess what? It is definitely time for it to manifest, but you just got to stay focused and you just got to keep going. So in an industry that I failed in as a stay-at-home mom, I looked up, and in less than 60 days time, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to earn my family over $22,000 US in less than 60 days. I don't know what that attributes to in your dollars. I believe, what is it? The Nairas. I don't know what that accumulates to, but I can tell you that it truly was the point in which the success began to happen in our lives. And so I kept building this business because I quickly began to realize this is not about me. This is about the lives that God has called me to impact. This is about the lives that God has called me to touch and to help to change. And so as a result of continuing to build this business in an industry that I failed in, I looked up, and in less than 7 months' time, as a stay-at-home mom with no success in this industry, with no network, I didn't have a whole lot of friends that supported me. I didn't have any family members who said, sign me up, I want your product. I didn't have any of that, but I had a goal, and I had a will to not give up. And then I looked up, and I was able to earn my family over $250,000 US in less than 7 months' time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria, I want to tell you what ended up happening was nothing short of phenomenal. Because at that time, my husband said, listen, corporate America is not calling me back. And he realized that, you know, if one can put 1,000 to flight, 2 can put 10,000 to flight. We locked arms, Nigeria, began to build this business together. And then we were able to become 7-figure $1 million earners in the first 17 months of us saying yes. And it's all because of a simple story. So how many of you can grab a hold of this? How many of you can grab a hold of a product that's really now beginning to come into Nigeria, that's changing lives all over the entire world, because that's what I did. And I want you to really understand the power of where you are, the position that each and every one of you have tonight, because you can grab a hold of this. It's a company that goes by the name of Total Life Changes. And I'm going to refer to it as TLC, because TLC is truly 3 letters that's also helping to now change the lives of so many around the world. You see, we have an incredible CEO by the name of Mr. Jack Fallon. You see, Mr. Jack Fallon, he started this company. This is Mr. Fallon right here on this side of the page, right? Mr. Jack Fallon, he started this company 17 years ago from his basement with a mission and with a vision. You see, his mission was to provide us with some high quality products that would offer us immediate results and sustain wellness in Nigeria. So Mr. Jack Fallon started it. This is his right-hand man, Mr. John Lakari. He is the money man. He makes sure that every single week, those paychecks are getting paid. So as you can see, this is the story. From the basement to over $100 million, our company. We're a debt-free company. So therefore, what's happening in Nigeria is that you can say yes, and our company is now giving back the most to the distributors, those that grab a hold of the product and want to help to bring forth the change. So it's incredible what we have here. But I want to let you know that as a result of Mr. Jack Fallon's, yes, that he started with one product. And we have over 50 life-changing products that are now shipping in different places. Nigeria, you have access to one currently that I'm going to share with you. But guess what? As things begin to grow, as things begin to explode, you'll begin to have access to more of our products. But I can tell you the greatest part about all of this is I want to take you back to 3 years ago when I first said yes, because all we had was this simple product. You see, this product is actually tapping into the weight loss industry. It's not a weight loss product, but it's actually a detox product that now changing lives around the entire world. And so we started off with this little pack of tea. How many of you have seen this? Probably none of you. But listen, what's happening now is this pack of tea is spreading across the entire world. And so Nigeria, tonight, I want to let you know that it is your turn. Because I remember when I was given this pack of tea that's packed with 9 herbs, no stimulants. You simply drink it twice a day, right? Like this. And the weight is going to go away. Well, it's packed with 9 herbs that's going to help to remove the toxins and the chemicals out of your body at a cellular level. So I want to ask you tonight in Nigeria, who do you know that wants to get healthy? Who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Because that is what this product is going to do. I remember like yesterday when I was given this pack of tea by Miss Wellington, and I didn't believe that this product would work. So I kind of tossed it to the side, Nigeria. I didn't drink it. It was in the bottom of my purse until Miss Wellington gave me a call and she said, listen, I drank that tea and within 24 hours, it sent me to the restroom. Now, Nigeria, tonight, I want you to know that may not sound huge to you, but to her, it was. And that's because she's someone who was dependent upon prescription drugs, medications, just to use the restroom. There's a lot of people out there in the world like that who suffer from that, but no medical claims. But that was Miss Wellington's story. Well, at that time, she went on to also let me know that a friend of hers was down 17 pounds in 2 weeks. And another family member, her sister, Jackie, was down 21 pounds in 2 weeks. So Nigeria, I had this tea. It was in the bottom of my purse, literally crumpled up, makeup all over it. And I can tell you that she was giving me a call because she ran out of this product. She wanted this product back into her possession. So what do you think I did at that time, Nigeria? Do you think I gave her back this tea? Absolutely not. I did not. What I decided to do at that time was I decided to boil a pot of water. I put the tea bags in because 1 pack of this makes enough for an entire week. You lose 5 pounds in 5 days. You get results. And guess what happens? Now the world is going to want to ask you questions because they see the difference. You're going to feel great. You're going to begin to look great. You're going to take back your health. And so that's what began to happen. So I decided to drink this tea. And I was able to drop 20 pounds in 31 days, Nigeria. And it's that very same story that turned into $1 million in 17 months. And so I say that to each and every one of you tonight to help you to understand that this product is powerful, because all we started was with one little pack of tea. And this was the product that we began to share all across social media, that we began to share all across the internet, that we began to go out to our friends and our family and to share with all of our friends and our family. We didn't know anything about the other products. But then what happened was, once we began to explode this product, and truly it got out into the atmosphere, we outsold the manufacturer. You see, Mr. Jack Fallon wasn't prepared for the growth. It was a mom and pop company. And so we took it to a new level. So imagine now, Nigeria, you're coming in at a very powerful time, because we have the manufacturers on deck. The product is not going anywhere. And so you're in the position tonight to where you can grab a hold of this, say yes, if you're invited by Tiffany, whoever invited you on here, and get in front of this movement, lock arms to now share this incredible product around the entire world, the IASO tea. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I can go on and on with the different products, because we have a lot of different products, but they're to no avail right now, because right now, Nigeria, you have access to the #1 detox tea in the entire world, the product that you could grab a hold of and begin to change lives immediately just by saying yes. But what I want to do at this time, before I bring on the young lady who actually hosted us to share her testimony, I just want to check and see, as far as Tiffany, because I don't see your camera on, but Tiffany, I would love for your guests to hear you on this hangout tonight. So Tiffany, are you out there? Can you unmute? Can we hear you? I just want to see if you could share briefly your why, since we were unable to hear you in the top of this call, and why you're so excited about Total Life Changes and the change that it's about to bring to you and your family. So Tiffany, are you out there?
Yes, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. We don't see you. We see your screensaver, but definitely hear you.
Okay, hi everyone. I thank you all for joining this and joining us tonight, tonight. Like Coach Pam was stating, I was, I know I Total Life Changes. I had a friend, her name's Antonia. She was, Tiffany, come on, let's be a part of, Total Life Changes. And I'm like, okay. And I've struggled with different, weight loss for for a while. I think after I had my son, I've had issues with struggling with weight loss. So I was like, okay, let's try what you have. And she was like, have the pack of tea. And she was talking to me about it. And I was like, well, I was kind of being a little bit skeptical of it. And I tried the product. And, the first day I'm like, okay. And then, she's like, come on, you can at least lose 5 pounds in 5 days. And I was like, okay, let me see if this is actually true. Let me see if this is real. And of course, taking the product, I was able to do that. And, each day I was losing pounds. I was feeling better. My system was being detoxed. I also have acne at certain times, and I know that it was clearing my skin up. So, I was truly grateful for what was happening with the IASO tea. So I mean, it was, it's life-changing for me. I'm continuing to use the product. I'm also a part of the 30-30-30 that I'm using right now. And so it's truly, has changed my life, and even on the business aspect, I look at the opportunity that you all have with Total Life Changes, even though, of course we have it here in America, but you also have an opportunity to, be, anywhere in the world and be able to change your life, not only, your health, but also the wealth aspect, and to be able to change the community and the different things and the goals that you all have. I'm learning that even with myself, we have that in us already to be able to change. We just have to move forward in that. So I'm just truly excited, and I'm grateful that all you have came on tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for that incredible testimony. Just hearing your passion about the products, what the products have been able to do for you. And, in talking with you just a couple of days ago, and how you're excited about the fact that you truly have been able to share this with, those that are in Nigeria, in order to give them the opportunity, You mentioned, you know, all about the missions that you have going on and really in order to help change lives. And so you see this as a vehicle in which now you're able to grab a hold of and to even further the mission that God has given you. So I'm just excited to be in business with you, excited to celebrate your success as you now being a part of Total Life Changes. So ladies and gentlemen, you've heard Tiffany's testimony. You've heard how, you know, these products have been able to change her life. And that's really all we do. We sell results. We grab a hold of the products. We become a product of the product. That's all I did. When I began to use this little pack of ISOT that I shared with you, and I lost the weight, I simply began to share with the world, oh my goodness, listen, I lost a pound. Oh my goodness, listen, I'm down another pound. And so now as you heard Tiffany mention the whole 30-33 movement, that's something that's really spreading across widespread in the United States into some other countries as you know, South Africa is being launched, and South Africa has a movement that's really changing lives. And so Nigeria, I want you to imagine, because you are in the position where South Africa was back in January of this year of 2017, because South Africa got started with this one product. I want to let you know, they said yes with just the ISOT. Since that point, they've had another product added. But I want you to know what has happened in South Africa just because of the yes and the opportunity that you now have to make a decision that it's time for Nigeria. It's Nigeria's turn, because in less than 10 months' time, they've been able to create documented 5-figure US dollar earners, documented 6-figure US dollar earners in a country in which people are accustomed to making a couple $100s a month, monthly, getting paid monthly. And I'm sure that's probably the case in Nigeria, to where now one yes has allowed them to get paid weekly. One yes is allowing them to get comma checks every single week, US dollars. One yes is allowing them to manifest their dreams, to be able to buy the shoes, buy the clothes that they desire to have, to be able to purchase vehicles, and to now get homes for family. One yes, all started with a simple pack of tea. And so Nigeria, that is the opportunity that each and every one of you that have been invited tonight by Tiffany to hear about something that can bring financial freedom to your family, that can bring financial freedom to your country. And it's all because of the vision of one gentleman and the phenomenal products that we now have grabbed a hold of, become a product of the product. That's why I'm so passionate about what we do, because I consume these products daily, and you cannot deny the results. And the results are changing lives around the entire world. So before I actually share with you how you can actually, you know, get paid, how you can actually get started, I have an incredible woman on the line with us. As you heard her, you know, she stepped in for Tiffany. She was the amazing host, and which I'm excited because now you can see her beautiful face. She's someone that said yes, and I'm thankful for her because, you know, because of her yes, she's changing lives all over the entire world. She's chiming in from North Carolina, right here in the United States. But guess what? This is a business in which we can build globally from the comfort of our home. That's the power of what we have. Well, she said yes, and not only is she building this business on a part-time basis, part-time. She works a full-time job, ladies and gentlemen. She is serving proudly. Yes, we celebrated her on Veterans Day, which is honored here in the United States. We celebrated her because she serves proudly as a lieutenant colonel in the military reserve. But on top of it, she's caring for her elderly grandfather full-time who's in his 80s. And guess what? She's been able to do some amazing things. And I'm not going to share her full testimony. So Ms. Val Davis, I want you to let everybody chime in from Nigeria tonight. What TLC has done for you, why you're excited about where they are today, and just share with them the opportunity that they have because you said yes, and what it's been able to do for you and your family. So Ms. Val Davis, I want to bring you on.
Can you hear me, Ms. McCray?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Nigeria, you definitely are in the right place at the right time, and it's not just a cliche. You should thank Tiffany for presenting you this opportunity because it's definitely something amazing that's going on over here. Because I joined TLC a few years ago and just wanted to lose some weight. I ended up losing 30 pounds and 13 inches from our products. That is the T, the NutriBurst, and NRG. And 5 months into the business, I was able to earn a $5,000 income. A year later, I was able to earn out more in Total Life Changes than I did on my job. And that spoke volumes. But what really did it or set it off is people saw the results that I had. They saw me face to face, and they knew the size I was, and they saw my results, and they wanted everything I had. So with sharing the products, with people seeing me in person and on posting on social media, I was able to earn a whole lot of money through retail. And retail was just key, just having the products on hand. People wanted the products like right then. I actually just left a conference and sold plenty of products, and they saw my picture. Not sure if you can actually see this, but this is my weight loss. Not sure if you can see it or not, but tremendous results, and just off our products. And like I said, I was able to earn more on my part-time job than I did my full-time job. And just spreading this all around, I was able to be a six-figure earner with our company. And I'm definitely excited about that. And there's my six-figure ring. I'm proud of Total Life Changes and proud of my coach, Pam McCray. You definitely getting some awesome information, and she's going to teach you the way. Thank you for allowing me to share.
Wow, awesome and amazing. Thank you so much, Ms. Val Davis. Every time I hear your story, I smile, because you definitely represent the most of the population when they say yes to businesses like this. We build it on a part-time basis, and to have such phenomenal results as a part-time earner, you know, documented six-figure US dollar earner. Navis, I don't know what that equates to in Nigeria, but I would have to say that it is equivalent to quite a bit of money. So Nigeria, this is the opportunity that you have here. So let me quickly share with you how we're getting paid, how we're getting done. How can you say yes tonight? Get started, lock in your spot, get in first, because time and positioning is everything, with these little packs of tea, and now begin to bring the financial change, because we want to know how we're getting paid. Well, we have what we call not just any compensation plan, but everybody write this down for those of you taking notes. The #1 compensation plan in the entire world. You see, it's not just here in the United States. It's not just in South Africa. It's not just in Canada. This is the #1 compensation plan in the entire world. And so now, Nigeria, you have the opportunity to lock arms, to grab a hold of it, and now create the financial freedom that you deserve. So now the first way that we get paid is what we call our retail commission. And I want to ask each and every one of you chiming in tonight from Nigeria, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Because you're going to be given a free state-of-the-art website. So this is not going to limit you to Nigeria. Yes, there's going to be a movement that now shifts the atmosphere, but you can actually build anywhere, because we ship in 150 countries around the entire world, in which now you begin to share. Now you begin to post. For those of you that are on social media, those of you that are on the internet, who do you know wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? And people are going to reach out to you. People are going to want to connect with you. People are going to want to purchase your product. Well, every single time they do, we have what we call the 50-50-50 compensation plan. And that's where you're going to receive half, ladies and gentlemen. 3 ways that we receive 50% commissions, because we have a partnership with Mr. Jack Founder. So on retail, whenever someone goes to your website and they decide to order a month's supply of this tea, which is roughly about $50-$55, what's going to happen is you're going to receive half a 50% commission based on the volume attached to the product, every product. So now think about this, because I know, Nigeria, that you know some people, right, who want right now product. And this is the reason why when you're thinking about starting this business, I'm going to suggest that you get in at the highest package you can afford, because of the fact that you will need the product. Now, what happens is when you have the product in your possession, and Ms. Val Davis is definitely a representation of being a retail queen, because she's someone who rides down the street with her car full of product. She's someone that at any given moment on her lunch break, once she gets off work, once she stops in the grocery store, she is selling product hand to hand. You see, products in your possession, products in your hand can now create cash on demand. So not only are we getting paid weekly, because TLC is going to now deposit these checks onto a little card called a Payoneer Visa card, in which now you can use it every single week. But now with retail commissions and product in your hand, you can create some everyday, put it in your pocket money. It's powerful. You see, we pay $10 for one pack of this tea, US dollars. But we retail it here in the United States for over $20 a pack. Now in South Africa, they retail one pack of this tea for 25 US dollars. So now you think about this, Nigeria, because what's going to happen is now you can go out and sell one pack of this tea. A person is going to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. It makes enough for an entire week so they can keep on drinking, keep on sipping, getting results, and now you're getting paid every day. When a person gets results, what's going to happen? They're going to come back and say, wait a minute, oh my goodness, how can I get more? So now you're able to create customers, which is very powerful. So whether you're someone watching tonight and whether you want to just focus on sharing the tea, sharing this product to create the freedom, you can do that. But maybe you're like myself and you're like Ms. Val Davis and Tiffany, and you realize that, you know what? I know some people. I know some people who want change. I know some people who are looking also to get into this movement in order to now be able to create some financial freedom. So now every time someone makes a decision to join you, they partner with you, they want to become a distributor of these products, this particular one, the IASO tea, now you're going to earn your second 50% commission. It's half. So there's different packages that I'll share with you in a few moments that you can get in with Nigeria. Well, what's going to happen is when someone says yes and they purchase a package, you get half because you referred them to Total Life Changes. It's incredible. Now, the third way we get paid over here at TLC is what we call the hybrid binary. And now, Nigeria, I really want you to get this just to kind of understand. I'm going to briefly share with you how it works, but don't worry about if you don't understand how the checks are going to happen, but just know that timing and positioning is everything. You see, Tiffany, she locked in her position a while ago, right? I think almost a year ago. And think about this, Tiffany got in, she became a product of the product. You heard her testimony, but she wasn't really ready to begin to build the business. But then Tiffany saw the excitement of the 3033 movement. She saw what was happening in South Africa. She realized her connections and she thought about you because this was not intended to be large. She didn't share this all across the social media. She reached out to her closest friends, her family, in order to give you the opportunity to get in first before this thing explodes in Nigeria, before she shares it more here in the United States. And so you grab a position. Once you lock in your spot, no one can take your place. It's your position of equity. Now, what's powerful is that everyone goes into the position, into the business, one behind the other. This is our hybrid binary. So you go out and you find two people, one on your left, one on your right. Everyone goes in one behind the other. There's no other place for a person to go. So there's going to be some people, Nigeria, who you have no idea who they are. But because you're on this very first Google Hangout with Tiffany, you get in before anybody else does, there's going to be some people that now begin to fall down below you. They may not just be in Nigeria. They may be in South Africa. They may be in the United States. They may be in Canada. They may be in Japan. They may be in wherever we ship around the entire world. But because you got in, they're now becoming a part of your organization as this begins to build. And it basically creates flat out wealth. You see, you could earn up to 20,000 US dollars every single week because you're earning 10 to 25% commissions off of this one way of pay every week. Now, the fourth way we get paid, your third 50% Nigeria. Now, when you personally bring someone into this business and they get paid weekly, you now qualify for a 50% check match. Who does that, right? Well, what's going to happen is I love Ms. Val Davis. You know what? Because she is a documented 6-figure plus earner. Every time, every single week, Ms. Val Davis gets paid on that binary. Guess what? Because my husband and I personally enrolled her into this business, we get a 50% check match. So Ms. Val Davis goes out and she earns $3,000 on that binary this week. She's going to get hers. Mr. Jack Fallon doesn't want to give us her money, but we get a $1,500 check match, which is incredible. But now think about this. I want everybody in Nigeria to say better, because yes, it gets even better than that. We have a second generation check match. So now let's say that Ms. Val Davis, she personally enrolled Tiffany into her business. And Tiffany goes out, and for the week she goes out and she does $1,000 or $2,000 bonus, whatever it is, Tiffany's gonna get her money. Ms. Val Davis personally enrolled her, is gonna get 50%. I don't know Tiffany, but I love Tiffany because she's my second generation, and I'm gonna help Tiffany take this business all across the world and into Nigeria, because I qualify for an additional 10 to 50% check match off of everything that Tiffany does. This is powerful. So you're gonna get up to a 100% check match bonus every week. Yes, get paid weekly. Yes, off of your first and second levels here at Total Life Changes. The last way, Nigeria, once you reach the rank of a national director, go national, you're now going to qualify for a monthly bonus, $1,500 to do whatever you choose. I can tell you I'm excited because this bonus is allowing me to travel the world. I'm excited because I was blessed to spend 2 weeks almost in South Africa. Just last week I got back. And to see the movement, to see the passion, to see the growth, to see the excitement of one little pack of tea, changing the entire world, bringing financial freedom. You see, that lifestyle bonus is something that now you're going to receive into your household, and you can further the mission, further the vision of what God has given you in order to build your dream. You can leverage TLC as the vehicle. This is a vehicle for many, ladies and gentlemen, because I have some incredible business partners, and I'm going to show you a few in this magazine this evening. These are, and this is an incredible couple that I tell you I highly respect, because they're business owners. Right there up in the Connecticut area, they own a 5-star restaurant, so they are very busy. They're passionate about their restaurant. That is first and foremost. But on a part-time basis, they've been able to earn over $250,000 US. I'm just sharing stories. But guess what? They have an amazing daughter who just turned, I want to say 31. When she got started, Chandria, this is the Pittman dynasty. When Chandria got started, she was working not 1 job, not 2 jobs, but 3 jobs. Can you imagine firing not 1 boss, not 2 bosses, but 3 bosses because she said yes? And she too is now a documented 6-figure earner right here at TLC. Now I have to share my other sister. You see, we are truly a family over here at TLC. This is Miss Shanita Foster. She's a global director, and I want you to know she's changing lives over in South Africa right now. She's right here from America, but when she got started, it's because she had a mission and a vision. And that mission was to feed 1,000 children in Swaziland, Swaziland, Africa. Well, guess what ended up happening? Not only has she been able to further her mission, because we've all been able to, because we said yes to bless the children in Swaziland. But she got in as a rookie, never did a business like this before. She even said, you know what, I don't do those types of things. Please go away in the past to other opportunities. But she said yes. She now represents a documented $500,000 earner, ring earner right here at Total Life Changes, now over and leading the way over in South Africa, called the 1,000 Dreams Movement, in which dreams are now becoming a reality. So ladies and gentlemen, I can go on and on with the story, but you're on here tonight, Nigeria, because we're looking for the story in your country. We're here to say it's your season. We're here to say it's your turn. We're here to say it's time to create legacy. It's time to create freedom. It's time to take back everything that's been promised to you, and it's time, truly, for Nigeria to be put on the map and to have an amazing opportunity that's now able to change the lives of so many people. So you may be saying, what do I need to do in order to get in? Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter how you get in. It just matters that you make a decision tonight, that you WhatsApp Tiffany, that you get back with her, you get on the phone, whatever it takes. DM, inbox, FaceTime Live, whatever you got to do in order to say, I'm ready to get started. There's a couple different packages that you can get in tonight. You can get a 10-pack of tea for about 110 US dollars. You can get a 25-pack of tea for about 260 US dollars. Doesn't matter how you get in. Get back with Tiffany, figure out what's going to work with you, and make a decision to go ahead and get in. Ladies and gentlemen, a little over 3 years ago, I had no idea corporate America was going to fail our family. I had no idea that one yes, after failing for over 20 years, was going to turn our entire life around. I had no idea that one yes would give us the freedom to now go out and to help and to impact and change the lives of others. I had no idea, ladies and gentlemen, that one yes, as a mother to my children, that we would be able to offer our son who struggled, who was moved along in the school system, giving grades that he did not deserve and was really should have been failing, but the system just passed them along because they didn't care. I didn't know that one yes would allow us a private tutor for him. I didn't know that one yes would give him a chance at his dream, to where now TLC paid cash at a top prestigious boarding school in order to give him the chance at his dream and in order to have the education that he deserves in order for him to soar in life. One yes, ladies and gentlemen, did it all. And so tonight, Nigeria, you have the opportunity to say yes. So get back with Tiffany, get yourself started, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, not from the top, but at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded. It's time for Nigeria, all right? So be blessed. Have yourself an incredible evening. Tiffany, if you wanted to say anything else, you can definitely jump back on and say good night to your friends, to your family. But I'm excited for Nigeria. Tiffany?
Thank you so much, Coach Pam, and thank you, Valerie. I do appreciate your time. I thank you all for coming on. These are truly, I'm truly blessed to have the leaders, great leaders in my life. And I also for everyone in Nigeria, thank you again for your time. And also, just to, like you said, have an opportunity to, go just replay what she stated to you and how you can change. And yes, we may be just starting out and you're looking at the numbers and things like that. But at the same time, we have an opportunity. When an opportunity is presented to you, take advantage of it. You all, the ones that have me on Facebook, you can go to Facebook. If you're on a WhatsApp app or one of the groups, let me know. And we most definitely work toward, work with you and to make this happen. So I'm truly excited for each and every person. Like I said, thank you for your time. I truly am grateful for my leaders. As you can see, they take their time out to do whatever it takes. So that's it. You're becoming a part of a great team. So I'm just grateful. So I hope you all have a good night. Thank you.
Good night, Nigeria. Let's go. Good night.